Hey, science fans, welcome to another episode of Science TV with Mr. C. I am your host, Mr. C. Let's get at it. 8th grade science. Here we go. On the calendar for today, we have a short review of the workbook pages you hopefully read on Wednesday, page 172 to 181. Chemical equation basics. You're going to fill it out, and you're going to answer questions. In the submission box here, submit. What is a chemical equation? What are the two sides? What's a balanced equation, which will become important as we go forward today? And what is an unbalanced equation? After that, there are 3 key concept summaries you're going to find on Pearson Realize. Remember, we access that, same place we get to the textbook. Go to PowerSchool, Pearson Realize, Pearson Courses, and under your assignments you should see these 3 assignments. What information does a chemical equation contain? A few slides, a couple answers, submit. Next, how is mass conserved during a chemical reaction? A couple of questions, get to the end, submit. And then what are the 3 types of chemical reactions? This is going to be, you need to pay attention to that because there are some questions coming up on these next 2 documents that you're going to need that with. At the end, click submit, turn in. And then move on to describing chemical reactions. Here will be a text box for you to put your answers. We'll do a couple here together. So first, understanding main ideas. Complete the table. Well, to do that instead, for your answers, you're going to put 1A. Indicate whether the reaction is a synthesis, decomposition, or replacement. So for 1A, is that equation balanced? That means, is what's going in the reactant the same as what's coming out as the product? So for A, we're going to look. I see 1 Fe on both sides. That's good. I see 1 sulfur on each side. We're still good. Hydrogen. 1 on this side, 2 on that side. This is not a balanced equation. So balanced equation, N, O, no. Now the type of reaction. Is it a synthesis? Is it a decomposition or replacement? As you are going to learn, hopefully, as you're going through the solution or the key concept summaries. There's 3 different types. Synthesis is where we're taking 2 objects and creating 1. Decomposition is where we start with 1 molecule and breaking it into more than 1. And then finally there's a replacement where if you start with 2, you end with 2, but they're completely different. This is an example of a replacement reaction. So 1A, you would think, no, it's not a balanced equation. Oh, I'm sorry, you're supposed to balance it. So we'll balance the equation. To do that, you're going to have to think back to the assignment we did on Monday, adding molecules. Remember, you can change the coefficients here. The balance equation for here is pretty simple. We have 2 H's over here, 1 over here. We have 2 Cl's over here, we have 1 over here. The Fe, the ion, and the sulfur are fine. We don't need to do anything with this, but we don't have enough hydrochloric acid on this side, or hydrogen over here. They're not the same, so we got to fix that. So to balance this, the balanced equation would be FeS plus, we need 2 H's and 2 Cl's, so we write FeS plus 2 HCl yields FeCl2 plus H2S. This is a replacement reaction. If you have any questions with this, I can help you, the ChatterDoc or whatever. It's not too bad. These are pretty easy equations to balance. A couple of questions here, and then some matching. For number 6, if the answer was A, you'd write 6A, and then finish up through 13. Next, we have a little bit of enrichment paper. 3 questions, I think. Up here. Decomposition of water. I'm going to read some information here, and we're going to write a balanced equation for the decomposition of water. Up here we have an equation. H2O yields H2 plus O2. This is not a balanced equation. See, there's 2 H's here, 2 there. That's good. And over here we have 1 oxygen, and on here we have 2. That's a problem. This is an example of a decomposition equation. We're going from 1, breaking it down into 2. How do we balance this? How do we get the same amount of H's on the left and on the right, and the same amount of O's? Here's a hint. It's coefficients, by putting numbers out front of these. Then a couple of questions afterwards. That's all I got for today, guys. I will see you later. Thanks for watching.